Waiting to get reactions from you so that I know that you're on the call with me. All right. Oluwaseun says yes. All right. Thank you, Kennedy, as well for the thumbs up. Waiting for reactions from more people before we get started fully. Okay, quick one. You're all welcome to today's session, the Career Series by Amdari. If you don't know what we're here for, we will get started very soon. You get to know more of it very soon. Just let me start sharing my screen. Okay, if you can see my screen, can I get a thumbs up from you? Quick one, thumbs up if you can see my screen. All right, thank you. I'm Dari Wirtz. Thank you, Kennedy, as well. More reactions from people. Let me know that you are following. Okay, Maranga said yes too. Okay, all right. So you're welcome, everybody. This is Director Career Series, part of our series where we discuss different topics relating to tech, relating to career growth, relating to jobs. So today we're talking about how you can build data portfolio that can impress recruiters, right? As somebody wanting to join the tech space, you want to be able to have a portfolio that will be able to impress a recruiter to be able to bring you on board for the job. But before we continue, just a quick word about Amdari. Amdari is an organization that is here to help aspiring tech professionals. We want to be able to build their careers, we want to be able to help them gain work experience, to be able to transition into kind of jobs that everybody's wishing for, kind of like dream jobs where you're working as a data analyst or a scientist or an engineer, a project manager, somebody in the cybersecurity space as well. So we'll help individuals like you, individuals like Kennedy, like Collins, like Bolade, and everyone on the call. We help you to enhance your skills, we help you to build a robust portfolio that you can use to showcase to potential employers. So now, quick one about me. I'm sure you'll be very much excited to know, okay, who is this person that is actually speaking to us, right? Or who is this person? What exactly is their role? Who exactly is she basically? So my name is Miriam. My name is Miriam Adesola Adigbite, and I'll be your facilitator for today's Tech Career Series. So I'm a data analyst, close to 5 years of experience. I also have a background in healthcare, actually studied pharmacy on my undergraduate level. So kind of like combine my background in healthcare to be able to help organizations, especially health organizations, to be able to help them make data-driven decisions. And I'm proficient in a quite number of tools, how to make use of Excel, how to make use of SQL, Power BI, Python, and so like that. Major thing is that we help businesses solve their problem as a data analyst. So yes, what exactly are we discussing today? I think you already have an idea already. Uh, First slide said we are going to be talking about how to build, how to build portfolios that impress recruiters. But first, we need to know what exactly applicants are getting rejected. People that are already in the job space, people are already applying for jobs. How can we learn from them to know what exactly we need to do to be able to improve on our own self? Then also talk about how to build a portfolio that recruiters love, which is our main content for today. And also talk about the direct work experience internship and a very special offer to you. So it'd be very much good to have you stay till the end of the session as well. All right. Now we are getting into the main deal. I will still here. I will still follow you. If you are here with me, can I get a reaction? Any reaction at all? Thumbs up, emojis. Right. Thank you, Kennedy. Thank you, Oluwaseun, as well. All right. So first is the harsh reality. We know that there are people out there that are actually even learning these skills. There are people even on this course who that have taken some time to like check out some courses or take up some courses. and get to apply to jobs, but then they're getting rejected. So first, why exactly are people getting rejected, right? We know that there are recruiters will always get lots of applications daily, and majority of these applications face rejection. So why exactly is that? What exactly is the problem? So first is that one, you should know that just taking certificates, just having certificates alone with no proof of the practical skills is kind of like a direct pointer to getting rejection, because recruiters are just of people that have certificates but cannot show what they've done. So don't just tell that you can do this, but be able to show that you're able to do this, right? So that people with certificates but no practical skills, or whether you have a portfolio, but your portfolio is weak, your portfolio is identical to thousands of other people, or you don't even have a portfolio entirely, you don't even have a portfolio at all. You don't have anything to showcase the work that you've done. Another thing also is that probably you're working on projects that you're not able to demonstrate that this is the kind of project that can have a real impact, or this kind of project that is able to tell how you how you're able to solve problems, your business acumen, how what kind of analytical thinking skills do you possess. So when you do a project like this, then it is like a way to rejection on its own as well. Then also storytelling is very, very important. Storytelling is missing. You as an applicant, you cannot explain why your work matter. Like, you cannot actually tell that, oh, this is why you're doing this thing, this is why it matters to you, right? Are we still here? Let me know whether you're here or not. I will follow you. Okay, thank you, Maranga. All right, so just going to make use of this persona here, Michael, to give like a more explanation to why people are actually getting rejected, or why applicants like you, applicants like anybody on this call is getting rejected. So let us meet Michael. Michael is a kind of person that was excited to switch into data because of high demand and success stories that are seen online. Of course, you always search online today and say, what are the top paying jobs in the United Kingdom, or what are the top paying tech skills? You always see something relating to data analysis, data science, AI, machine learning, engineers, all of those things. So Michael was excited to switch into a career into data, can be any of the data parts, because of the high demand. So what did he do? He decided to take lots of data analysis online courses. He decided you know your popular online courses platforms like your Coursera, your Udacity, your SkillLearn, all of these things. And even you probably even check lots of YouTube videos as well, try to see how he's able to do this courses. So he was able to complete some of these courses. Then next, he decided that, oh, let me just go ahead and update my CV summary that, oh yes, I'm now a data analyst. I do this, I do that, I do this, I do that. And then he went ahead to update his LinkedIn as well, added the fact that he's now a data analyst. He also included a CV to include that he has done this certificate, and also include the badges that he received from these courses, right? Then after that, he decided that, oh, it's time to get to job application. I know this thing already. Let me just go and start applying. So within 3 months of completing these online courses, he decided to start applying to jobs, and he has applied to over 30 jobs so far. What happened next? No interview invites, automated rejections, or probably even recruiters were not even viewing his CV at all. There are some applications that you even do that immediately after submitting is getting an automated rejection, right? This kind of thing that Michael was facing. So what happened next? He started to feel confused, because he feel that he has done everything right. Feel that he has, well, I've taken these courses, I know how to do this now. I'm now a data analyst, so why am I not getting the job? So at the end of the day, he has the mindset of, oh, I'm done these courses. Why am I still not getting callbacks? So Michael can actually be anybody on this call. I know quite a number of people have probably point of, oh, I want to get into tech. You decide to research on online courses to see what you can do, and you're in this phase of Michael. So it's totally understandable. And before the end of this session, we'd see how you can get better at what to do to be able to land the kind of job that you want to. So now let's compare Michael to this person called Ene. Ene is someone that was able to start a data science internship at Amdari while she was still a student doing a master's in the UK, right? So from the internship, she completed an internship in data science in Amdari in 2024. Next, did she do? Tailored her CV to a data scientist CV. She built a strong portfolio using all the strong project that she has worked on at Amdari, joined all our mentorship sessions, got prepped for multiple interviews, and then she started to apply for jobs. And even at the point of applying to jobs, because she has been able to demonstrate while at Amdari through consistent social media through consistent social media as through consistent way of putting herself out there. She even got direct interview invites from recruiters. You know, when you post what you've done and something you're currently working on and sounds like, oh, this person is very knowledgeable about this field, let me even poach her, that kind of thing. And then she also applied to multiple jobs through the Amdari exclusive job board. We get to know more about this as we continue. So with this person now, within 4 months of completing an internship at Amdari, she was able to land a role as a data scientist. And now she works remotely from the UK, working for a company in Germany. So the difference between Ene and Michael would be that while Michael stopped at just taking online courses, Ene decided that, oh, I'm not going to stop here. I'm going to actually have an internship that is able to showcase that I have the experience to be able to get a proper role that I would like to work in. So, like I said, Ene was able to move forward from just doing courses to moving on to doing internships to be able to build a strong portfolio. So now, let's move on from this aspect of now to know that, okay, what exactly do the recruiters actually really want? We would like to know, okay, after what Ene did now, what kind of lessons can we learn from what kind of lessons can we learn from people that have actually gotten jobs in tech spaces? So first is fact that they want people that are able to showcase that they have problem solving skills. They want people that can tell that, oh, if they're facing this challenge, they can solve it. Say, for example, now they are dealing with loss of customer churn. Want somebody that is able to identify where the problem is coming from and help us provide solutions to it. Not just someone that is able to use tools alone. We don't want a tool person, but a problem solver. We don't want somebody that is just, oh, I can use Excel, I can use Python, I can use Power BI, I can use all of those other tools, but are you actually able to solve business challenge? And are you even able to showcase that in your portfolio as well? Second is the fact that they want someone that is able to show that they can drive impact. Okay, based on what we are doing, can I help organizations make business decisions that would ultimately move them to a higher place? Am I able to show that they are able to create value for the organization? And how do you get to even showcase this if your portfolio is not if through any other works apart from your portfolio? You need to have a portfolio that is able to like tell all of these things, because it's more like a way a recruiter gets to see what you are doing or what you've done, right? And next is communication skills. You know, even from text, even from without having to meet physically, there are ways that you're able to show that, oh, this person is able to break down concepts that seem to be highly technical to something that a non-technical audience, a non-technical stakeholder can understand. Mind you, not all recruiters have the technical abilities, so your portfolio needs to be able to break it down in such a way that they're able to actually even understand what you've done. That's why sometimes you see some job descriptions that would combine lots of roles. You could see a job description that's combining the role of data analyst, data scientist, data engineer all together. That is because the recruiter might not actually be somebody that is actually very, very technical, but in your portfolio or in your CV, are you actually able to tell that, okay, this is the kind of thing that you can do? I'm sorry, just give me a minute. Okay, so sorry about that. Let us continue. Are we still here? Are we still following? Is it making sense to us so far? Are we picking up one or two things from this session? Okay. Thank you, Winifred. Thank you, Kennedy, as well. So let us move on now. So what exactly should a data portfolio look like? So now let me break it down to you. What exactly should your portfolio look like? Well, while this might be tailored to a data portfolio, this can also be you can take knowledge, you can take insights from this to be able to build portfolios that are not relating to data as well. So basically, you can see it as a blueprint for an impressive portfolio, whether data or not even data alone. First, in your portfolio, is there a clear introduction of who you are? Is there a clear introduction of what you do? Is there a clear introduction of value you bring? If these elements are not there, then your portfolio is actually off to a very bad start from the very beginning. Like when you build portfolios, you don't just go straight to, oh, these are the projects that I've done. No, it doesn't actually work that way at all. It doesn't work that way. You need to be able to like give an introduction of the kind of things that you're able to do, the kind of value that you're able to bring. Also talk about your experiences. You can even summarize your experience. Do you have 1 year of experience? Do you have 2 years of experience? Do you have close to 5 years of experience? What kind of what kind of person are you? Are you a data analyst? Are you a data scientist? Are you a business analyst? Or are you a project manager, or maybe a data engineer, or a machine learning expert? All of those things, you must be able to actually tell that this is what you do as part of your introduction. Then also you can give some brief insights on the kind of things that you do uh, as a data scientist or a data analyst, as the case may be. For a data analyst now, you want to be able to tell that, oh, your main goal as a data analyst is to help organizations solve their business problem, right? You want to be able to showcase all of those things. Secondly, in your portfolio, you want to be able to have 3 to 5 non-generic projects. When I say non-generic, I mean projects that we would not just typically see everywhere. For example, now for a data analyst now, you know that, oh, people would always talk about when you talk about generic project now, are you having something relating to a coffee shop project? Or do you have something relating to there's one popular sales projects too that people do use? And those the kind of projects that you do? Do you just make use of generic data sets from Cargo that thousands of other people have also done the same thing, and you're not able to even showcase any form of difference about what you've done? So you want to be able to have non-generic projects in your portfolio. Then also in your portfolio, you want to be able to break down um, what you've done, the project that you've carried out. While all of this may not be included, some elements of it will still be included one way or the other. Maybe not this direct titles, but in a way, your portfolio must be able to, your project must be able to talk about what exactly is the problem they are trying to solve. what exactly is the kind of data that you're working with, what exactly are the activities that you've carried out in terms of probably data cleaning, data transformation, or data analysis, the analysis that you've done. You must also be able to talk about the tools that you've used. At least that will tell the recruiter to know where your technical proficiency lies in, right? Then also, if you have visualizations that you've carried out in the course of your project, you must be able to show that as well, right? You want to be able to show that, oh, this is what I've been able to work on. Then also, as a data analyst, for example, your analysis is even a must. You should be able to like talk about the insights from it and also give strategic recommendations. Those are things that are essential when it comes to project they are showcasing on um, on your portfolio. You don't just do things randomly just for the sake of having portfolio. Have a portfolio that is able to showcase that, oh, I have the skills to be able to like get the job that I am applying to. The next also is if you're working as a data you're a data analyst, for example. Now your portfolio should also be able to include dashboard screenshots or link to interactive dashboard that you've carried out, and also the report could actually even have summarized the project breakdown that you've done, like from the beginning to the end. You could have a report like that. Then next thing now also is that lastly, your portfolio should be well polished. When I say polished, I mean that your portfolio should look orderly. Your portfolio should look something appealing to someone to actually want to take a look at. We still have some we still take a look at some portfolios as an during the course of this presentation. But basically at the end of the day, you want a portfolio that looks like, oh, this person did not actually just rush through the work. The person took time to want to tell us what they've done. You get what I'm trying to say, right? So now, next part of this is, okay, let's actually take a look at some portfolios to be able to get some insights to what I have done, what I have said so far. I will still here, I will still following. And also, if you're here, just give me a thumbs up. All right. Also, in the chat box, you would see a link to the attendance from there. Please fill it so that to be able to get the slides for this session. All right. So let's first view the data scientist portfolio, for example. This is a data scientist portfolio of a data scientist currently interning at Amdari. Can we still see my screen? Can we still see my screen? Can we see the new screen? All right, great. So this is a data scientist portfolio, for example. What is the first thing you're seeing? Anybody? Like, what exactly are you seeing first from this portfolio? This is portfolio that is housed on GitHub, by the way. Yeah, Latin says GitHub, yes. Picture, yes, the person's picture is included, right? Any other person, what else are you seeing? What else are you seeing? Like landing page of the portfolio, what else are you seeing? All right, nobody. So this is first and first, telling the name of the person. Yes, the name of the person, introduction and experience. Yes, you're all very correct. So first things first, there's an introduction of who the person is and what they do. So this is, I am a former Augusta Adigwe, having like this headline here: data scientist, business process analyst, BI developer, and this AI automation enthusiast. This person is just actually getting into the AI part of things. So it says, welcome to my GitHub. I'm a dynamic and results-driven data scientist and business process analyst with 5+ years of experience leveraging data science, process optimization, data intelligence to drive strategic decisions and digital transformations across logistics, finance, and operations. This person also included the kind of fields that she is interested in, right? So now saying that she also specializes in these what she does process automation. She builds scalable solutions. She builds predictive models, automates workflows. So kind of this, from this introduction, you kind of like can tell what kind of value this person can bring into your organization at the end of the day. Like, does it make sense to us, like what this kind of portfolio is actually, and like what this introduction speaks to about? So now in this portfolio as well, in the landing page, you can see core competencies. First of all, linking out that, okay, I have this data science and ML competency, I make use of these tools. I can now to use Python, I know how to use TensorFlow, MLflow. For model development, I use Streamlit, I use Docker, I use Fast API. For business intelligence, I know how to use Power BI, I know how to use Power Automate as well. My process optimization, I know how to use these tools. For other tools as well, I know how to use Excel, can do LLM-based assistance. Then kind of like a summary of what she has done, and also selected achievements. These are kind of like value propositions. So she built a smart logistic assistant chat box using a large language model. She was able to build an estimated time arrival prediction model with 87% accuracy. She was able to automate logistics tracking with the use of these tools. She has deployed 15 plus machine learning models. She has spearheaded adoption of these pipelines for retraining models. She also talked about her education and certification. She has an MS in business intelligence and data analytics, certification, other certifications as well, and some featured projects, more coming soon. Also, how you can connect, and some popular repositories like the project this person has added. Let's take a look at some projects, for example. And there's project that this person has worked on while being a data science consultant or an intern at Amdarin. So let's take a look at the person has done UK housing insights using smart chatbots, done an automated breast histopathology, made use of, built a forecasting dashboard for power utility monitoring, also did some churn prediction, for example, and quite a number of other projects. So now, for a person viewing this portfolio now, could easily tell from this about side that this is a summary of what has been done. An end-to-end machine learning project to predict employee churn, featuring interactive dashboards with the use of these tools, and also make use of, also did some data generation, pre-processing, model development, all of this in one unified pipeline. If you scroll down also, you'd see some introductions, the project objective. Remember I mentioned it. What exactly is the problem statement? What exactly are you trying to solve? This person said employee churn present a significant cost to businesses, right? And these are things that this is why the project is necessary, to be able to like proactively detect groups at risks of leaving, recommend actionable strategies for management, improve retention planning, and all of these other things that are very necessary to the project. And then what is the approach this person took? Automating data ingestion and pre-processing. So like all the things that the person did in the course of this project, the structure of the project as well, a breakdown of what was done, the pipeline workflow, what she did, all of these things was there as well. The clustering results, then interactive dashboard that you can go to, Docker support. Someone that is a data analyst or a recruiter for a data analyst to be able to like know that, oh, if they're actually this one of the business problem or business challenges for the organization is churn, they know that, oh, this person has done something related to it and could actually help us solve that business problem. Also included information on future improvements. So they are kind of like, this is kind of like what your portfolio should be able to speak to. Let's take a look at this UK housing insights, for example, too as well. An interactive dashboard and smart chatbots for exploring UK housing markets, built with Streamlit and powered by XGBoost, DeepSeek LLM. These are another project that this person did at Amdari, completed it 2 months ago and pushed it to a portfolio. She also included a brief about it, what was done, the features of this chatbot that she built was also included here. Also included information of how you can also like set up the chatbot that she has done already to be able to like test it out on your end. Also even included example questions for the chatbots for you when you decide to like try it out as a recruiter that is taking a look at this portfolio, right? So that's another example of a project that this person pushed to the portfolio that was done. You can see how deep or how explanatory or how intentional this person was in the how intentional the person was when building the portfolio. Let's take a look at another portfolio for, let's say, data analyst this time around. Um, just a minute. All right, can we see my screen? Can we see my screen? Can we see the second portfolio now? Are we here? All right, thank you, Winifred. All right, so this is another portfolio, for example. This is a portfolio from the Amdari's customized data analyst portfolio for our interns or our consultants at Amdari. So from this as well, you could see the person's image from the portfolio. An introduction. I am Nadine, a data analyst from United Kingdom. Welcome to my professional portfolio. I'm passionate about creating solutions. I thrive in tackling challenges, collaborating diverse teams, and delivering meaningful results. This is kind of like a brief of what the person is as a person. I could like, oh, just getting more interested in what the portfolio will be talking about at the end of the day. Then also included information of, I think, same thing from above. Then also included projects that she has worked on, can see specializations like dashboarding, descriptive analysis, how to use pivot tables, how to make use of SQL. She can do customer analytics. She know how to do operational analytics, how to tell story with data, how to visualize data as well. Also included the tools that she has worked on and the proficiency level. For example, this person says she's 85% proficient in the use of Excel. She's 80% proficient in the use of Power BI, 80% for Tableau, 80% for PostgreSQL also as well. And then if you move down also, the person also included other skills like having communication skills. Soft skills are also very important, not just your technical skills alone. So reporting on soft skills like, oh, I have critical thinking skills, I have problem solving skills, I have presentation skills, I have collaboration skills, and all of these things that are here should, when you're including things like this as well, you should be able to like, what's the word? You should be able to actually show it in your portfolio as well that you actually have the skills. Like projects that on your portfolio should be able to tell that you're able to visualize data, you're able to clean data, you're able to use Excel, you're able to create dashboards, and all of those things, right? Then also person included experience. So this person now is a data analyst consultant at Amdari from March 2025 and currently still at Amdari. So you can see that person said, I have done data analysis and insight development, conducting EDA to understand key patterns. EDA is exploratory data analysis to be able to understand key patterns and insights, to be able to also have problems of solution design skills, collaboration and communication, all of these things that she has done included here, and also other experience, and then our education, and so where you can get to connect as well. And also in the beginning, yeah, this also includes like kind of like experience, the years of experience, number of tools she's proficient in, number of projects that has been done also. So if you go to the project also, you would see like kind of like breakdown of projects this person has worked on. And let's say for example, let me just view this, for example, this tenant optimization. This would include that, oh, included the business introduction, the kind of organization she worked with when she was at Amdari, the business problem, the rationale for the project. Why did she actually work on this project when she was at Amdari? The aim of the project as well, and also some other images, including images of the dashboard, and also linked to include download some additional files as well. Let's take a look at this one also. Veritas Bank, for example, should include things like an image of the dashboard that was created. She can download an additional project file, project report, and a summary as well. Veritas Bank reducing churn and driving retention across banking markets. She wants to be able to build SQL and Power BI dashboards for a multinational and carry out churn analysis. She included the project description as well, the overview, rationale, aim of the project. So one thing you could actually notice from all of these is that they are not just projects that you just dump on your portfolio for the sake of having a portfolio, right? Let me just share this one also. This is another person's portfolio here at Amdari. I'm a data analysis consultant as well at Amdari. You can see the about me section saying that I'm someone that is results oriented. Like that's very beginning so that, oh, I'm interested. Let me even get to know more about this person. So you can see result-oriented data analyst with 3+ years of experience, transforming complex data sets into clear, actionable insights to be able to support um, data-driven decisions across industries like education, healthcare, and also talked about the tools she's proficient in also in that about me section. Also talks about how she's able to work collaboratively across teams or across roles as well, and also including some specializations as well, things that she's able to do. So it's also included that she's able to do A/B testing, which is kind of like a project that she worked on here at Amdar as well. And also included the tools she can use and proficiency level. She can use Excel up to 60%. She believes she's 50% for Python and all of those other things. Under experience as well, you can see a breakdown of what this person has done. Just like for the other data scientists as well, in her portfolio as well, she included like her experiences, uh, yeah, education, certifications, selected achievements. I was included for that one. So in this one, so while I'm there, she mentioned that, oh, she analyzed a large scale marketing and survey data sets using SQL, Python. So all of those very important details should be in your portfolio, not even just talking about projects that you've worked on. Just let me go to our Google Classroom, for example, to just show some projects that people work on when they are an intern or a consultant at Amdaring. So this is an example of a Google Classroom from this May cohort, for example, that I'm showing currently. So for this now, ninth project that was worked on from this consultant is on use site initiative. We have the employability sessions that was carried out. To other projects like this, Nova Trust Bank customer analytics, also operational efficiency. Let me just open one of these, for example. Let me go to the first project that was done. This is like optimizing order fulfillment, for example. So now, in this now, you'd see breakdown of the projects. That would also even help them to be able to build their portfolio because by the time they're getting the projects, you actually already have like information of what you want to do that you can use to tailor to your, you can use it to tailor it to your portfolio by the time you want to build it. So this now we have optimizing order fulfillment, data-driven approach to eliminate backlogs, the learning opportunities, learning skills, the business introduction is included here. This is for streamline logistics, an organization that they feel that even though they continue to flourish, they have operational challenges relating to logistics. So the business problem is the fact that they have consistent orders that are getting a lot of orders that keeps getting backlogged and keeps getting backlogs of orders that they have not been able to process. And of course, if you are the customer aspect of things, you know that, oh, at the end of the day, you are getting frustrated. There are no you don't want to purchase stuff from an organization that they're not very accountable to what you've paid for. So there are lots of customer complaints as a result of this order backlogs, and also escalating costs because of overtime, because of costs relating to shipment that they you need to pay extra money for because of things like probably they missed the time they were meant to like actually should have sent those orders, or maybe they actually need to like send an order even earlier scheduled for some specific orders. Then also rationale for the project. So for a consultant, for an intern working on this project now, they could easily make use of this rationale for the project to tailor it to their portfolio as well. Inclusion of the aim of the project to develop an Excel interactive dashboard, data descriptions, all of these things. At the end of the day, you're helping an organization solve a business challenge. A business challenge in this instance is the fact that they're not able to like track their orders very well to be able to ensure that things not just things do not get delayed uh, in terms of processing the orders, right? I will take the question that I saw in the chat box very soon. Just give me some moments. But are we still here? Are we following? Is it making sense to us? Have we gained one or two things from this presentation so far? Okay, thank you, Chisom. Thank you, Maranga, Kennedy as well. All right. So now, what exactly are the common portfolio mistakes? From everything that I've actually said so far, you could have like easily know what mistakes that people can make in terms of building a portfolio that you actually want to really avoid. First, having project that there is no business context, there is no context to the project. You're just doing it for the sake of doing it. Having generic projects, I mentioned that at the beginning as well. Having a project that is overly technical, like a recruiter that is not a technical audience now would not be able to understand what you've done because you do not provide, you do not break it down in such a way that a non-technical person can understand what you did. You also have poor storytelling skills. In your reports, you're not talking about how you were able to arrive at such insights or how you're able to arrive at such recommendations. You also have broken links. Imagine having a portfolio that probably they wanted to check the interactive dashboard that you built, and you're not able to view it because your link was broken. So you don't want a portfolio that uh, and that would actually even tell that you did the portfolio in a rush, that you're not even able to review what you've done, or send it to people to review it for you before you push it forward to a larger audience. And also having portfolio that is just full of dashboards, no business, no aim of projects, no rationale for the projects, all of those things, right? And having a portfolio that is just one project that is there, that is a big red flag. So all of these things are just like how many red flags like this? Seven red flags that I actually want to really avoid in your portfolio. All right. So now my proposal to you is that become one of those consultants that I'm direct that are able to get jobs by working on project at Amdari and polishing that portfolio. And there are success stories to it, right? These are not just, you don't just come to Amdari to work on project and leave. At the end of the day, you're gaining a work experience, you're gaining experience, gaining reference, you're gaining lots of other information that would get you as we proceed. So for example, now this is Jerry. Jerry was someone that came to Amdari in June 2025, began working on projects with the guide of a mentor, right? And also by attending our employability sessions, by having his CV reviewed, his portfolio revamped, his LinkedIn optimized. At the end of the day, he was able to like get a data analyst role in the civil in well, with the civil service in UK in August 2025. So you can see this how Jerry messaged his mentor, in this case called Emeka, saying that he is actually able to get a job, very happy that he was able to get it. And fact that one thing about this Jerry's case is that in the course of the interview, they asked him, because of the application, probably second or third stage, they ask them for a presentation, like just present any work that you've done from your portfolio, and made use of a project that he has worked on at Amdari and was able to talk about it. So he said also spoke on the Excel project when they asked about data acquisition and was thanking his mentor. Let's take some minutes to listen to Jerry. I'm just going to play a video for us very soon.
I've recently landed a job as a data analyst within the civil service. And I would say that this wouldn't have been possible without the support, the mentorship, and the community here at Amdari. Hi, everyone. My name is Jerry Olatoyo, and I just wanted to share a quick word about my journey as a data analyst consultant at Amdari and how this program has immeasurably helped and shaped me when it comes to data analysis. And before joining, I would say that I had a passion and some skills, but I needed something more, something way beyond just having the skills. I needed to have the real world industry experience. And this is what I got at Andari. I was able to work on actual projects that made a difference when it comes to the business world. But then I had the chance to work with cross-functional teams. And at the time, I was even able to, I was asked to lead a team, which I did. And this helped me when it comes to, managing people, instilled in me confidence in managing projects end to end. And when it comes to delivering insight that make an impact. And this program has exposed me to variety of tools used in industry, Excel, Power BI, Tableau, SQL, and then I was able to apply all these tools to solve real world problems. And this gave me the experience employers are looking for. And I could say that these are the things that I use when it comes to applying for jobs, and also when it comes to engaging interviewers during interviews. And one of the takeaways that I would say was during this program was resilience, because there were challenges along the way, moments where I had to push through. Of course, working on some bugs in the data. At the time, I had to manage different priorities, and then I had to manage deadlines just to make sure that I was able to submit the project. As at when due, it is amazing, it's fantastic. Like you really get value in this program, I would say. And honestly, it's been a rewarding journey. I am really grateful. And I want to encourage anyone, whether you're thinking of doing this or you're in this already, just trust the process, stay consistent, and you're going to see the result.
All right, so that is Jerry for us. That's actually really Jerry for us. I want to actually believe that somebody on this call would actually be the next Jerry by getting into Amdari, having a work experience at Amdari, and getting a job at the end of the day. And it's not just Jerry alone. Let's take a look at some other people. This is Judith, for example. Judith also got into our work experience program, and you can even see from the LinkedIn, Judith added to her LinkedIn that she's working at Amdari as a data analyst consultant from May 2025 to present. And now Judith has gotten a job as a data analyst in the United Kingdom. Messaged mentor here in this case as well. I think my mentor is called Miriam. Message that oh, she has gotten a job, and this is after we have actually even prepped her for the interview. Like we did series of prepping to ensure that oh, do not just go there with no adequate preparation. So Judith now also works as a data analyst in the United Kingdom, for example. This is somebody else called Teminiola also, first name Adidotun. She's also now a data analyst in the United Kingdom, working for an organization called AGK, for example. This person, I actually even personally prepped this person. You can see my name in the chat here. She also had a technical assessment and she was able to do it, prep that for the technical presentation, and now she now works as a junior data analyst. So there are lots of other success stories like this of people who have come to Amdari, joined the work experience program, and ultimately land a job. And common things from these people that I've mentioned so far is that they're able to showcase that they have the skills and they also have the experience, right? It's one thing to have skills alone and not have the experience. And I don't think there's anybody that will have experience and not have the skills. But yes, to showcase that you actually like have the skills, to showcase that you actually have the skills, that is where comes the fact that oh, probably you've taken some online courses before, or probably when you even get to Amdari, you get prepped on how to like do all of these things relating to the particular role that you got into at Amdari, and also get the experience at the end of the day. And all of these two things are things that would actually tell at the end of the day that this person is a competent person. let's take a look at example for a tailor, for example, a fashion designer. A fashion designer that showcases certificates and a fashion designer that showcases that these are the works that I've done before. These are the wedding dresses that I've sewn before. Which one would you actually go for? It's someone that's actually showcased, and that is what is actually happening in the formal job market as well. Someone that's able to tell that, oh, I have the experience, I've done this, and this before, and ultimately they're able to like build a strong portfolio to be able to get the job that they actually really, really want. So now the Amdari work experience program is the kind of program that helps you get the work experience, right? And other things for the employability part, help you to get your CV revamped, help you to get your LinkedIn optimized. You get to have weekly mentorship sessions on various topics relating to your career. You also get to have interview preparations. When you get called for interviews, you get interview prep sessions. You also get a job reference. For example, now, yeah, I don't think I included, let me see. Yeah, so this mail right here is a mail for a reference that was actually even sent to me after Teminiola got a job requesting for a reference. And we were able to provide a reference for her. Now she works as a junior data analyst. So I'm there also provide reference for you. And even up until 2 years after I've actually even left the organization as a consultant, you can still always reach out for a reference. And lastly is on the job support. Like when you're just getting to start out, you're still facing some challenges, you can always reach out to your mentor that, oh, I'm still trying to settle in some things. Can I get your perspectives on how to go about all of these things, right? These are the things that we offer to our consultants, our interns at Amdari. And also you have access to a page job board. I think I'm just going to showcase that in a minute. So when you get to Amdari, there are things like from the project aspect of things to the mentorship, like I've mentioned, and also an exclusive job board that is meant for just people at Amdari alone, and also remote access to job boards that has been jobs that has been what's the word jobs that has been extracted from other jobs on like Glassdoor, Flex Job, LinkedIn, and so on like that. So Amdara is actually just there to help you have a career rebrand. You're actually just rebranding your career for you to be able to get exciting roles that you are very much passionate about. So this is kind of like a summary of the employability skills that I've mentioned before. CV revamp, LinkedIn optimization, how to navigate the job market, interview preparations, mentorship sessions, job reference letter, on the job support. And I'm speaking like this, I think a mentorship session is actually even ongoing for people that are currently at Amdari. So you get to have all of these things. So enrolling at Amdari, in my own words, I would say that you being a consultant at Amdari is actually positioning yourself for success, just like Jerry has done, just like Judith has done, just like Timiniola has done, and just like Ene has done, and many other people. So this is an opportunity for you if you want to join Amdari. The next cohort will actually start by 6th of December. So you have to now to that date to get to enroll and be a part of us. And most exciting thing now is that currently for this month, there is a Cyber Monday sale that is ongoing. So you can easily just benefit from this. So rather than paying the usual £500, you have the opportunity to pay £310 alone, and you can pay this in installments as well. So I know this session has been tailored to data analytics, but I did mention at the beginning also that there are other roles as well. Project management, SOC analyst, threat intelligence, ethical hacking, penetration testing, GRC as well, business analysis, and so on like that. So you can decide to be a part of any of these internship programs, right? And also, when you get the slides to this, you can easily just see this once again and also have access to how to pay. So currently, for the Cyber Monday, you get to pay £103 for your first installment. rather than paying like £500 in total. So last thing I'll just showcase now is just this how to pay right here, so that you also get a relevant information how to go about this and not get confused. So when you get this link, these slides, you see this main stack payment link right here. If you click on it, it takes you to this page. It takes you to this Rave Internship Enrollment Center, where you get to actually pay. So first you see chat with Amdari if you want to chat. You also see a parent registration form. The terms and conditions also are also listed there as well, and also the different rules. So for the 310 pounds, you get to spend 4 months with Amdari working on 4 to 5 comprehensive projects as well, and other things that I've mentioned as well. So they are for data analytics, data science, just like I've mentioned earlier. So you click on secure spots to get started, click on secure spots, and then it takes you to this page. It takes you to it takes you to this page. So on this page, this is where you get to actually make your payments. You see this payment plan that you can actually, if you want to make a one-time payment, two-time payment, or you want to pay it in 3 installments. You can also change the currency from here to see the other the values in other currency. And then once you are done doing the payments, you get an automated mail that your payment has been successful. Then you go back to the main page again. You go back to the main page. So the first link that we saw earlier, in the main page where you have this payment registration form, you come back to this form and fill your information, your email address, your first name, last name, country of residence, your current status. Are you a career switcher? Are you a student, a recent graduate, or you're currently just returning to work, or you're trying to upskill at your current career? Through this, go to the next page, and it's actually like select the program that you're actually applying for. So yes, as simple as ABC. I hope I've actually been able to deliver value to you today, and I actually look forward to having you all at Amdari. I will be glad to take questions now. I'll first of all start with some questions in the chat box before other questions come in. While I answer these ones, you can easily just raise your hand and we'll call you. And yes, the payment link has actually been sent to the chat box as well. So this Cyber Monday sale that is ongoing is just for this month alone. So by next month, we'll be reverting back to the original price of £500. All right, so where should I start from? Maranga says, do you teach people skills on Tableau, Power BI? I would say yes. We actually do have people that come to Amdari and they've not been able to get some valuable knowledge in the use of these tools. So first of all, get started with some project that are led by your mentor. Your mentor will have will work on it together with you on the call while you get to learn how to make use of those tools. And you also get to work on projects that are that will be done by you to be able to ensure that you actually have these skills at the end of the day and get it reviewed by your mentor, and also having some stakeholders on the call doing your presentations as well. So Oluwaseun says, is it possible to do data analysis internship without having any prior knowledge at all? Although most people would actually do have some sort of knowledge, but if you're someone that do not have prior knowledge, then you should know that you, in a way, you're I don't want to say you're competing with others, but you want to be able to dedicate more time. This is not a kind of internship that you can actually leave for a week and say you're not doing anything, or you're not trying as much as possible to gain extra knowledge beyond what has been done in your sessions for you by the mentor. So of course, yes, there are people that have not actually taken any prior courses before, but be ready to do times two work of someone that has actually taken the prior course within that 4 months of the internship. Um, Inaya says, what's the difference between a portfolio and a CV? So in your CV, um, your CV is actually just in a way just telling what you've done, like what you've who you are in a way, and also what you've done. But your portfolio is showing what you can actually do, like help people walk through that. Oh, you're not just saying that I can do this, but actually like showing that I have done this thing before. That is what I would say as difference in your CV and your portfolio. And also, by the time you've actually created a portfolio as well, you actually do include a link to your portfolio on your CV as well. It's a part of information that actually meant to be on your CV. So when a recruiter takes a look at your CV, they should be able to like want to go a step further to want to take a look at your portfolio as well to see the kind of project that you've worked on. And sometimes on your CV, you're not actually even able to showcase as many projects as that you've done. At most, probably for someone just starting out, project on your CV would not pass two or maybe one, where your portfolio can contain much more than that. Yeah, much more than that. I hope I've answered your question in there, and also Maranga and Oluwaseun. Winifred also says that for someone that wants to build a data analysis portfolio, which sites do you recommend? When I mean sites, I mean creating a site using GitHub, Medium. Which one is the best? All right. There are many tools in a way. Let me call it them tools. There are many resources or website I can use to create a portfolio. There is GitHub. There is portfolio. There is Google websites I can also make use of, and like um, other portfolio pages that kind of like you just building some blocks and actually like writing codes to develop them. But I would say that yeah, of course, you need to have like GitHub is very much popular. I would not even recommend Medium at all. Medium Medium is more like somewhere you use to publish articles on things that you've done. So for Medium, for example, what you can make use of Medium for is that after you've done a project, you kind of like write a report on it and also like hyperlink that report in your portfolio. In your in your portfolio. Not actually make use of Medium on its own a portfolio as a portfolio page. No, I would not recommend that at all. All right. Any other questions so far? Hi, Olumide, are you still here? Oluwaseun says, I made payments last. What next? I don't actually get what you mean. Do you want to unmute and share more context? Can't actually understand what you mean by make payment last. Hi, Oluwaseun, are you able to unmute? Now, Olumide, do you understand what she means? Are you able to provide more context to what she's trying to ask?
I think she would have to unmute so that we can probably she's typing. Maybe she meant she made payments. She has made payment or something, but let's wait for her to type out what she meant.
Okay. I thought Oluwaseun unmuted now, then she muted again.
Hi, can you hear
Hi.
me?
Yes, I can.
Oh yeah. So I think I've made the payment. So what is next?
When did you make the payment?
Let me check. I think that was last week, and I chatted with the admin.
last week. Okay, that means you'll actually be joining the next cohort.
December next week.
Next, wait, when did you make payment? September. What did you say?
Last week.
Oh,
I'm
okay, okay,
trying
okay.
to I chatted one of the admins, so
Oh, okay. That means most likely you'll be joining the next cohort. You would get a mail very soon on information of the onboarding, how to join the groups, and all of those information that are necessary. But be prepared that the onboarding for the next cohort will take place December 6th.
December
You
6th.
get a mail for that soon.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Jumoke says, how can I make payments, please? And is it online training or face to face? It's completely remote, it's completely virtual, kind of like intensive as well. So it's completely virtual. It's not a um physical training sessions. Then for information about how to make payments, um Olumide, please drop the link to the attendance once again. So once you fill the attendance information, you would get the link to this slide and after the end of after this session. So the last page, you would see this information of click here to pay. So when you click on this link here, this main stack link, it will take you to this enrollment page. You take it to this enrollment page here, right here. So from here, first off, you need to first scroll down to select the program you want to enroll for. So for example, you want to enroll in data analytics or data science, anyone as the case may be. You click on secure your internship, and then it will take you to the actual page where you're making payments. So on this page now, here you can change the currency. This case at Naira first. Let me just look for pounds, for example. Using pounds because I know that majority of people on this call would be um, in the United Kingdom. Yeah, so you can change the currency to pounds and see whether you want to pay at once or whether you want to pay in installments, whether 2 times or 3 times. Then from there, you'd see secure internship. So from here, you'll be able to make your payment. Then after you're done making this payment, it's very important that you come back to this first page, the main okay, I wasn't sharing this earlier. Uh okay. So when you click on the secure internship like I mentioned before, you would see this. So this is where you actually make the payments. You can select any currency that you wish to based on where you are, and then select the kind of payments plan that you want. Is it a one-time payment? Is it installments 2 times or 3 times? Then click on secure internship. Then when you're done with the payment here, ensure that you go back to the main enrollment page to fill this payment registration form. The payment registration form is a um, Google form. You need to fill your information, first name, last name, registration email, and also next page of this would be you selecting the program that actually enrolling for at Amdari. I hope I hope that answers your question. Adijat, for the link, please copy and paste it in your browser. It's actually working. It's actually working. Just copy and paste it to your browser. Olumide, do you want to say something?
Hi, Adijat. Yes, I wanted to say something. Miriam, Google recently had an update, so people may not be able to click link in a Google Meet,
Yeah.
most especially if you're using your Android phone. So, Adijat, are you in any of our communities? In case you're in any of our communities, please send a DM to the. We are not in any of our community. How did you get linked to this session?
Well, if she's not even in any of the communities, just copy the link here and then paste it to your
She,
browser or paste
she
it to
won't
your
be able to
WhatsApp
copy
first.
it.
She won't be able to
She won't
copy
be
it.
able to copy
Oh,
it. Yes. So she won't be able to copy it. Let me drop you a number for you to be able to reach out to Adijat. I'll drop the number of our community manager for you.
Okay, I think you can just do that now so that others on the call also can benefit from
Yes,
it. If you're not able to
yes.
copy that, most other people might not be able to copy it as well.
All right, dropping the number now.
Okay, she said the family referred that. Oh, that's great. Very great to know. Thank you for joining the session, Adijat. Actually looking forward to having you in one of our programs next month. All right, so he has dropped the number in the chat box, so you can easily just send a message to this number. And then for Oluwaseun says, as a PM, with the PM tools be thought, yeah, for the project management too, yeah, the tools for project management would also uh, would also be uh, would also be would also be taught, yes. Whether it is Trello, whether it is Draw.io, whether it is Jira, whatever tool that I'm making use of course. When you're just getting started, you get a